Canada's Bill C11 might change YouTube entirely, not just for Canadians like me, but like for the entire world. So I really want to talk about this because this could be really dangerous for YouTube. Not only could this kill the Canadian YouTubers that you watch, like it could kill the YouTube channels, but like affect your viewing experience if you're in Canada, and make Canadian YouTubers that you might watch, like me, have to be Canadian enough. What the heck does that mean? Oh, am I Canadian enough right now? Quick, let's get Canadian. Oh, yep, there we go. There's syrup in this, by the way. Are you happy, Justin Trudeau? You happy? Okay, so what the heck is Bill C11 and how could it impact YouTubers and viewers in Canada as well as across the globe? Yes, I'm sort of memeing this, but it's very serious at the same time. So basically, the Canadian government is proposing Bill C11, which YouTube itself is very concerned about. They uploaded this video here, Canada's Bill C11, what could it mean for creators on YouTube? So, what could it mean? It could determine how content appears on YouTube, including the homepage and watch next section. So, you know, you got videos suggested on the side tab here, could affect these videos. And it could add some sort of regulated promotion for content over other people on YouTube, which isn't a good idea, you know? The moment you start like, why do governments gotta do this? They're trying to regulate the content that we're being able to consume here. And to understand what they mean by that, there's this thing in Canada where I live called CanCon. Basically, it's to be patriotic about Canadian content. So I think it's like 30% of Canadian media has to be Canadian. So like TV shows that you watch, 30% has to be Canadian, like Trailer Park Boys or something like that, you know? And so they're trying to extend this to more of the internet, including user-generated content like what you're watching right now. This is user-generated content. So that's like, look, this like YouTube videos. This is user-generated content. And so if you live in Canada, if this bill gets passed, 30% of the videos you're recommended will have to be from Canadian YouTubers. And this could be a pretty big problem because it will definitely affect your discoverability by artificially promoting some creators over others. Viewers may be pushed to watch content they are interested in, resulting in more skips and thumbs down, which could impact how your content is exported to global audiences. So this is the main part about it for YouTubers like me that it really affects. Basically, the way the YouTube algorithm works is if you watch a video and you like it, you know, like you enjoy it, and you click on more and stuff, that shows YouTube, hey, the video this person just watched is actually really cool. And you know, YouTube will start promoting it a little bit more. But if this bill gets passed in Canada, Canadian viewers will notice a bunch of more videos promoted to them that are Canadian YouTubers, except these promoted videos won't be from people that they would normally watch. So let's say someone in Canada who doesn't want to watch Timeworks videos gets recommended one of my videos, they click on it, they don't like it, so they, you know, stop watching, dislike it, go away. It'll impact how my video performs internationally, which will basically kill my YouTube channel and every other Canadian YouTube channel. And there's a lot of Canadian YouTubers, so stupid Canadian government thinks that they're helping, but they're not. Why do they gotta be so dumb? Good grief, dude. Just to give you some perspective on my YouTube channel, you can see my audience gets a lot of my views from the United States and India and the Philippines and the UK, and Canada is the 5th most watched country at only 3.6%. 3.6% of my audience is from Canada. That's not a lot when you like compared to the States or India or all these other countries, right? Like, why does this little percentage have to impact how my channel could perform entirely? It could just completely kill the channel, which isn't good. And then there's also this part, apply complex CanCon rules that where you have to prove your content is Canadian enough. What does that mean? Like, okay, here's an example. It's easy for large Canadian media companies with teams who have been abiding by these rules for decades to follow this. Basically, if you're like running a TV network, you have to make sure, you know, different things like one of the main lead actors is Canadian or something like that, you know? That'd be interesting for a YouTube channel that only has me. I'm the only actor, I'm the host, so I'm Canadian. So am I Canadian enough because I'm the face of the channel and I'm Canadian enough? Hey Vancouver, hey Montreal, maple syrup. Am I Canadian enough? I don't know. I say sorry a lot. I'm not from Norway anymore. I'm only from Canadian. born and raised here in Sunnyvale, Nova Scotia with Randy Bobandy. I'm super Canadian. Like, come on, bro. Push down your content in feeds if it doesn't meet CanCon requirements. So not only will our views potentially be suppressed because people won't be interested in it after being forced to see our content and recommendations, but if it's not Canadian enough, it'll get pushed down regardless. What are they doing? Regulate the length and type of advertising on your channel, which could mean less money in your pocket. Basically, all Bill C11 is trying to prop up old Canadian media that's dying because no one watches it anymore, and it's a bunch of old people that's running the government and they don't understand anything. So, how can you help and fix this? Well, I sent a letter to my MP, an e-letter. And you can do the same thing as well. I'll leave some links in the description because this will affect you if you're in Canada. It'll affect either if you're a creator or if you're just watching videos on YouTube. You won't get to see cool videos that you watch, that you like to watch, right? But also, if you're an international viewer, I don't really know what else you could do. You can't send letters to your MP because you're not in Canada. But it's good to be aware about this because it will impact the creators that you like to watch. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers in Canada. Here's my social blade. I'm the 517th most subscribed YouTuber in Canada. And there's a lot of YouTubers in Canada. Like, if you watch Linus Tech Tips, look at that. His channel could be impacted because Linus Tech Tips is in Canada. So let's say you are in Canada and you like to watch like Mr. Who's the Boss, but no, Canada doesn't want you to because Mr. Who's the Boss not Canadian, so you'll be forced to watch Linus. So if you don't like Linus, hey, you gotta watch this guy. But if you do like him, his views will be impacted regardless because of this stupid bill. It's just a mess. They don't know what they're doing, okay? And there's a lot more in this video that they go over. You got some YouTube employees talking about recommendations on YouTube, and it's just a really big, sucky mess for Canadian creators. If I got to, I'll move to Norway. I've seen a lot of Canadian YouTubers though actually seriously say, if this gets passed, I'm leaving the country and living somewhere else. And that's pretty scary to think that Canadian YouTubers could be gone. Who knows? You know, the moment you try to start regulating content and stuff like that, you just create a huge mess. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Trudeau. I just like memeing on Trudeau. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, click subscribe. Thank you for watching this one. I hope it doesn't get passed, because that'd be lame. Like, there's so many people who don't want this passed. Basically, every YouTuber doesn't. Like, there's this channel here. He actually went to Canadian Parliament and spoke about it. He gave a really good speech about it that, you know, explained the whole thing to them. And he was the only one that talked about it, and everyone else was there is like dinosaurs that don't understand it. Like, what the heck? So, it sucks. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, and of course, fly on.